Morning everybody. So today is another day, it's another video to make. You got us with Jürgen. Jürgen, what are we doing today?
So for those of you who know, I've got a Mclaren 720S and I've got a massive problem with it. Massive issue with this Mclaren.
Where do you begin? So what was the first?
Well, I want to concentrate on this crossroads first, but right, so my Mclaren 720S, it's a well-known issue that windows break and smash and crack, and McLaren doing nothing about it. So I'm really disappointed. So anyway, you remember yourself, Callum, we went out, I took Leo out and we went to that, I can't remember where it was, somewhere down Hardside, that was it?
Yeah.
And my front window cracked.
Bear in mind, Jackie, you had the car for how long? And you've barely driven it.
A week.
Barely driven it. First time taking the car out. Where did we go? Went up Hardside.
Hardside, and the front window stress cracked and cracked. So anyway, I spotted a McLaren, see what kind of manufacturer's warranty, because it's a known issue. Fobbed me off. You've got to buy it yourself, 3 grand, 4 grand, 2 grand, whatever it was. They weren't interested. Because I'm in the trade, I don't have glass insurance. So anyone who comments you don't have glass insurance, blah blah blah, I don't have glass insurance. So why I don't have glass insurance is because the traders don't allow it, because you can buy cars with smashed out windows, put a claim in, and that's how the traders could make money legitimately. So that's why the traders don't have glass insurance.
Like a loophole.
Yeah. So obviously it wound us up about the window, so I had to reluctantly pay out my own pocket a couple of grand and get it fixed. Okay.
If I remember right, it was about 5 grand, because I had to go down and pick it up from Leeds.
So we'll not have that video footage because I don't think Callum took it.
Nah, but we've got plenty of pictures.
So the window got fitted, and then roll on a couple of months later, one of me Gorilla Glass smashed. Callum's going to put a picture of it on the YouTube.
Yep.
So cracked, sucks. I messaged McLaren, there's a warranty on this. The Gorilla Glass is known for being defective manufacturing. They basically said, get lost. So emails backwards and forwards. One of my staff sent emails backwards and forwards to absolutely no avail. Followed a couple of weeks after that, the other side Gorilla Glass smashed as well, cracked. So now I've got all my glass in McLaren apart from the rear window, if there is. Has McLaren 720S got a rear window? Yes, it has. I wasn't sure it was a little one, like a little. But yeah, so all basically my front end of my glass is cracked. Got a new one, new front windscreen, and McLaren didn't want nothing to do with it, but they said if I want, I can pay them 3.5 grand per window, so that's 7 grand to do me Gorilla Glass.
Wow.
So today I'm going to go and see Alan to do something with my 720S glass to try and fix my car, because I'm not paying 7 grand for 2 windows.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, especially when it's a known issue with McLaren, which is really, you know, the car's so good and drives so good, and I've had no mechanical issues. It's just this glass is just
fiddly little bit.
Absolutely shit.
What was the issue with race wars as well? Something happened at race wars when Chris was driving, something just blew off or something like that.
It was a front tray. Tray split.
You don't know?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. You know what I mean? We've never worked in it, but you know, whether it wasn't on tight or something, or it was the speed was too high, which I don't think it's that. But that's, you know, I've got the new piece. I'm not gonna, you know, I can't go back to McLaren for that.
But I want you to bear in mind, so this is a really expensive car that was put away in the unit for about 6 to 10 months or something.
6 months.
He took it out finally for the first time, and then it cost him about
2 grand plus. Because then I had to pay you to go and get the window, the diesel and everything.
It was an expensive first drive out, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And then from that to the next thing to the next thing is just ridiculous. Yeah. So those out there with McLarens and who've got similar sort of issues, stay tuned to see what Jürgen's got designing. What would you say?
On me Gorilla Glass, I'm going to do something, because I've got no option other than to either pay 7 grand and get a new window, which will probably crack again, and I have read online where people buy windows and they crack again, which I'm just like, so I'm doing something to try to make the car look nicer and also fix this issue. I hope it works, so I'm hoping Alan can sort it out for me. So yeah, we're going to go and see Alan now.
For those wondering what type of windows glass we're talking about, I'll quickly show you. So on the McLaren, on the roof windows, this is what ones we're talking about. So obviously Jürgen's got them out there now. That's the new windscreen that he's had put on. But the windows are inside, yeah, so let's go and check them out.
Right, Callum, So I'm going to be very careful here because I've just put my hand on it
Cut it.
and cut it eye.
Ooh.
So this has been pulled out.
So these are on the roof.
Yeah. You've seen the car, haven't you? So I don't know if you want to do a little...
Oh, I've just went in the car there, so that's just
So I'm
literally...
hoping Alan can save these. Where you can see... I don't know if you can see there the cracks. Can you see the stress cracks through there? I just put it into the light actually. You see that? You can see it now.
Yeah,
that's the
I
issue.
see that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then the other one.
That's ridiculous, that.
Yeah. So let's go, eh?
Let's go, Jackie. Careful, careful. Being careful, even though they're smashed to pieces. So, what we're doing now, Jackie?
I am on my phone going on Google and typing GM imports. So GM imports directions, and we are 46 minutes away. So I'm going to start the sat nav and I'll explain what's happening.
For those that have
Keep that
to
down
come to
with the volume.
GM, is that the best way of basically getting the address? Because I know some people
Google,
do have.
yeah, Google's the best way to do it, I think.
So we've just dropped the windows off, and what did the guy say, Jürgen?
I need to do a U-turn, so just let me quickly do a U-turn because so I'm dropping off for Alan. Obviously the state of the glass is pretty bad. Northeast cold.
Are you alright?
Yeah. So the state of the glass is in pretty bad condition. Alan's going to try and save the day, and basically he's got to sand the glass. He's going to send us some videos, he said, and some pictures, which I'll send to you, Callum, for the part 2 video. He says about a month to do. Once we've got this done, I'm going to look for someone who does moulding, so we can then get these into manufacture. So I think I've got a couple of guys that can do the moulding for me. But yeah, so Alan's going to have a go and try and make me some Gorilla carbon fibre glass panels.
I was just about to say they're not being done how they exactly were. They are being done with a little twist. So stay tuned for that. But we're going back to GM.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on at GM.